Welcome, light beings. Welcome to your reading for November for the signs of air. So we're talking about Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And light beings, this month we're going to do things a bit different. We're going to do a general reading for all the three signs. And then in the end, we will take an advice for each individual sign, okay? So as always, we're going to set the intention that may this reading bring you clarity, truth, love, healing, and answers to the questions that you might have. So for this few seconds, just stay with me in the here and now, in this eternal and perfect present moment. Okay. And we say thank you to our angels and spirit guides for all the love, all the kindness, and all the guidance that they give us. Air signs, I already feel here November is going to be a very special month for you. It's going to be a month, and I also did this reading in Portuguese, but I do not recall 100% the message. And that's the beauty of things. When I do the readings, the messages come and then I don't get attached to it. I often forget it, let it go. But I have the feeling it might also have to do with the fact there's something in your life for the air signs that has to do with something physical, something tangible. And this could be finance, this could be the job, this could be relationship, this could be friendship. So it's something tangible. We're not talking here about something spiritual, some idea or whatever. There's something in your life that needs to change. We're not talking only about an attitude that you need to change. We're talking about action. Something needs to change. Something needs to move. And now I've seen one of the messages that I believe it was for the air signs of the reading that I did in Portuguese. And I think you can see that reading too if you feel guided and put the subtitles in English. But one of the things that it was mentioned very clear was about plants, house plants. The house plants often also need to move, to change place in order for them to grow. So there's something in your life that is not growing. It's not even going on the wrong direction. It's just not. It is there, but it isn't. So let's say it is a relationship. It is there in your life. It is a relationship, but doesn't bring, doesn't add, doesn't take. There, it's nothing. Let's say it is a habit that you have that doesn't bring you anything. It's just simply nothing. So this is really something that you have the clarity. You know what I'm talking about. Regardless of what it is, you know what I'm talking about. And you know it's time to move out of it, to grow out of it. It's time for action, for attitude. Okay. For you, we're going to start actually with the heaviest part of the reading. Ooh, it was very fast. Euphoria, honor yourself, number 9. Okay, what I'm getting with this card, and this is very, very specific, so it's not going to resonate with every one of you. But for the ones that this message is for, it will resonate. This has to do with some kind of addiction. There's something in your life that is not adding anything. Let's say, and it's going to be different for all of you, an addiction can be many things, can take many forms, right? It's a toxic behavior, it's a toxic thing that you're doing to yourself. It can also be like binge eating, binge watching. If you're watching too much TV, watching too much things that actually stopping you from doing other things that could benefit you. This is also a form of addiction. Once upon a time, this kind of addiction brought you something. maybe brought you calmness, maybe brought you peace of mind, because while you're in it, you're not thinking about anything else. But nowadays, it's not even bringing you anything anymore. It's almost like, imagine people that are really like chocolate, and almost all of us really like chocolate, right? And some people are more addicted to chocolate than others. And you know, when you start eating chocolate, and then if you cannot stop, it just reached a point that you're eating chocolate just for the sake of eating it, but it doesn't even feel good anymore, doesn't even taste good anymore. Your stomach is not even okay anymore. Also goes for drugs, right? Maybe the first time that you try some kind of, whatever it is, I'm not going to talk too much about it. I don't want to be cancelled. Whatever it is that you're trying, that maybe the first time led you to euphoria, that feeling. And then you constantly pursue that feeling that you felt for the first time. But I'm sorry to say, and you already know, you're not going to get it anymore. Because that's what, in the first place, that led you to the addiction. So it's time to honor yourself. Okay? It's time to change it. And you are strong enough to change it. You are strong enough to overcome it. And I do not know why these readings this month are being so deep, so profound, so... If you need help, seek help. Sometimes there are things in life that we cannot do it alone. However, no one can walk our path for us, but we can have support during the path. But remember, nobody is responsible for you and for your actions, only yourself. No one can save you. No one will save you but yourself. Your faith, your belief. Honor who you are. And you're not this. You're more than that. You're more than that. You're so much more than that. For some of you, this has nothing. It's not your story, but it's a story of someone that is very close to you. So maybe the good news is that this month they will realize they need to change. They need to stop. Trust. We have here number 32, the full egg moon, trust. Number 3, realization. I'm taking one more for you. Number 9, we start with 9 and we finish with 9. And 9 is a beautiful number. 9 is just what comes just before completion. Just the final step, the end line. You can already see the end line. We have here with first quarter moon assessing. There's an opportunity here being given. There's a realization. There's a solution. And this could be, imagine that the reason why you are in some kind of addiction is because you are in a job that makes you feel stuck. A new opportunity will come. If this is about something that you need to change, you're gonna have an epiphany. You're gonna realize what needs to be changed. If this is about a relationship that, you know, is just not going anywhere, but you are stuck in it because you are afraid to be alone, you will no longer be afraid to be alone. You will trust the process. You will trust there are good things in life for you. I feel here a lot of cooperation. This could be like friends around you that are there to support you. You just need to ask and accept their help, their support. But this is also about you learning to communicate and to trust your spiritual guidance. We all have angels and spirit guides around us. And sometimes, depending on our vibrations, we also have things around us that some of us can feel, some of us can see, but majority of us can't, or forgot that they can do that. And you have, spiritual speaking, we also can be attracting a lot of weird things that put you in a very dark place. The good news is that you're going to get out of there. It might take 9 months at least. It's like a birth, it's like a new birth, right? But everything starts in November. Wow, this is deep. Why? Well, it's because the message has to come out. Tell me more about this air signs. What's going on here for air signs, or for someone that you're connected with? Because I feel this is really too specific. There is really like, there's a niche of people that are really going through something here. If you are dealing with someone that needs to change a kind of addiction, You can be there to support them, but you cannot be there to walk their path, and you cannot want for them. Your will is not their will, and maybe you also need to accept that. And it's harder if it's someone that we deeply love, or if it's like, if he's a brother, if he's a sister, if he's a son, if he's a daughter, if he's a parent, right? We tend to feel responsible for. But you're not responsible for the choices of the others. And if you are the person struggling with this, the others are not responsible for your choices. Don't blame them. Stop that. I feel you have a high, there's someone here that you have high valued spirit guides around you. You have a lot of spiritual protection, but you kind of block that. You kind of blocked your faith, you blocked your belief, you just went through a period of darkness, like just like, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna be always like this. It won't always be like this. You can change it. You can change it. And some of you tried and you failed, and you tried and you failed, and you tried and you failed, and you're like, I'm not even trying anymore. And as I'm saying this, the sun is shining through. It's very cloudy today, but as I'm saying this, the sun is shining through. Try one more time. Try one more time. It doesn't matter how many times you failed. You always get up in the end. It's not about how you fall, it's how you stand. November is the month that you stand, and you stay standing. You won't go back. You won't go back to who you were. Oh, wow. And as I say that comes the star. The star is the best card in the tarot. When the good star comes in, this is a lot about spiritual protection. Some of you, this might be a lost parent or a grandfather that is with you there all the step of the way. This is an ancestral lineage of really the highest resonance that is here to protect you. And you came here to clear some weird things going on in your family. Bottom of deck, we have the Tower. The Tower is divine intervention. November is the month that God shows up. I will clarify further for you, because this is not light stuff, huh? This is really not light stuff. We have the Six of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Strength. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. You need to unstock yourself. You need to find the strength within you. And you are very strong. It's time to stop living your life like you have been living until now. It's just time to deceive yourself, to deceive other people. Spiritual speaking, you have a lot of protection that are really trying to guide you to the right path, to your highest timeline. And you see the signs, but you're just not trusting them. But you see them. Start trusting them. Don't let your emotions or your bad days dictate the rest of your week or the rest of your day. Because you will have bad days, you will have bad experience, but you cannot allow this to lead you right back to that pursuit of something that is not healthy for you. Oh, wow. I didn't expect this. It's quite overwhelming, this energy, I must say. If this is you, I'm even surprised that you are taking time to watch such a video. If this is something that someone that you're connected with, send them this video. They might watch. Maybe they won't. You just have to trust the process. You trust that you do what you can. Okay. Wow, this is really deep. I will take now a final advice for each and every tree sign. Are we taking the daily healing? Let's see what's your mantra for the week, for the month. Libra. We start with Libra. You have here 3. You are an I. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. This is about connecting with yourself, with your higher self. You are the most important person in your life, and you are the only person in your life that can make a big change, a big difference. You can have support, but no one will walk your path for you. Use equanimity to calm your emotions. So this goes back to, don't let your emotions dictate how the rest of your life will be. You need to start learning to observe your emotions without letting them control you. Meditation will help you with this. Work daily towards improving your mental health. So some of you, this kind of addiction could also be prescribed medication that is no longer working for you. Seek professional help if you need, but seek professional help. I would recommend holistic professional help, or at least recommend someone that is open to truly try to help you instead of, how do I put this without being cancelled? Remember, there are things out there that are not meant to kill you, but also not meant to heal you, just meant to keep you addicted and spending money. Find a professional that truly sees your potential and that truly wants to help you heal. Aquarius, let's see Aquarius. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. This is about you being mindful of how your energy field affects the others around you. And also is about taking responsibility for what you do. You feel how you feel. This is not necessarily how others mean when they say something that hurts you. You're responsible for your own perception and for your own action. You need to take responsibility for it. Gemini, let's see here, Gemini. Express your love through your deeds. Show who you are by the actions that you take. It's not about what you say this month, Gemini. It's about what you do. In the end, and you know, yesterday someone told me a beautiful quote, I believe it was from Sartre, that in the end, you are the sum of all your actions. What do your actions tell us about who you are? I don't care about your words or intentions. What about your actions? Think about that. Air signs. This was a deep, deep, deep reading. I hope it helps some way, somehow. If it did, I'll be very happy to read your comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you for spending this time with me. Stay strong. You got this. You can do this.